Hey everyone, welcome to a live stream for the FireGuide cluster. So it's been a while since I've done this. Now that I've been part of Monarchy, go figure, that would take up loads of my time. But if you don't know, myself and Ark Survival Guide, who is with me in the chat, say hi if you can. He's like
hi,
having
everyone.
lunch.
Good to see you all.
We have combined forces with some other awesome people. An amazing duo, Damia and Leon, and then also Funky Monkey, an architect, just recently got in to the action, and we have combined our forces and have created a 9-map cluster. Whoop whoop! So we opened it in the summerish fall. We were finishing up an architect event, and Monarchy started, so we unfortunately haven't been able to spend a lot of time on this cluster. We had the building competition, and we also had Ark Survival Guide challenge, which Ark Survival Guide ASG, we got to get that started back up again.
I've got to get that back up.
Yes, people have been commenting in that channel and talking to you, and you have to catch up. But again, it's a very busy time for ASG, guys. You know he does guides, and a new map dropped, and he's got Monarchy, so he is like above his eyeballs in work, but he will catch up.
And my
But anyway,
full-time job too.
yes,
So
exactly.
sorry about that though, guys.
Full-
Really, I am
full-time.
trying.
I mean, like, you're not supposed to pay for a roof over your house, your head. What are you talking about? So I just want to
You
say
know,
hi.
right?
I want to say hi to those who are with us. Oh, we've got John, we've got Zant, Hi Nightmare, Funky Monkeys in the chat. Now, if you are interested in this cluster, it's an Xbox cluster. Sorry, PS4. Sorry, Steam. But we mostly had players for Xbox. So it is Xbox, but also Win 10 crossplay is enabled, so you can access the server. We do have our own Discord. Now, FireGuide is more than just a cluster Discord. It's got a lot of other crap going on. And I say crap lovingly because it's like my baby and I love this community. But it is a big Discord with lots of other game servers. It's a place for creators to network. It was where Architects was created. So there's a lot of things going on in the Discord. But we also have the cluster access to information. So if you want to come and play, join that Discord link. See Discord down there. Whoop, wait, can I don't know how to put my, there you go. Okay. So discord.io/FireGuide. That'll take you to the Discord. You do have to do a quick join with our cool custom bot from YouTuber Arc Mobile YouTuber Tranquility is currently building us a custom bot. You got to do a quick join. It'll give you some roles. And then once you're in, there's a section for ARC. And within that section is the cluster information. You just get registered there. But everybody's super friendly. So if you get overwhelmed or lost, just ask. Everyone is very, very friendly here. But yeah, so we've got 9 maps, including the Lost Island map. And we also have on those 9 maps, it's like a second Valguero map, but it's quite interesting because it's specifically used. We want to use it for creators. So we have like a program, GCM program, where basically if you are a YouTube or Twitch creator and you have a channel the minimum requirement is that we ask that you're like an affiliate or what is it on Twitch? Is it Twitch affiliate and then YouTube partner? Because we're looking for people who are going to be doing regular content. But if you want to apply for that program, we basically, for this particular map, which is not connected to the cluster, we would give you creative mode admin access where you can collaborate with other creators and build things together. You can build content for your channel, and then in return, you just promote the cluster on your work, on your channel, on your videos. And then once you're done with your build, if it's like an epic build, maybe the cluster can use it for something fun, like an event. So then that's the other side of that map. The purpose is to then use those builds to do something fun for the players so that people would just come over and we would do some sort of an event. So we've got that going as well. And I'm going to be playing on it at least once a month. That is the goal. This is the first month in 2022. I guess that is my resolution. I didn't think I had one, but I do have one. And that is to play at least once a month. ASG would be playing with me today, but he realized you're doing all your editing and all your PC room is taken up for that, correct?
I am completely out of hard drive space, so I couldn't download the Windows version. I am so sorry, guys.
Yes,
I'm working my way through.
But he's here in spirit. Oh, they're already asking questions. Okay, so Nightmare is asking, and I'm assuming it's going to you because you've been working on the guides and you are Ark Survival Guide. Did you hear about the giant bat and I'm not going to be able to say that name coming to Ark. This is, I'm assuming, with a new map. People have been talking about it, but
Carcharodontosaurus,
yes.
I believe. Yes.
Well, I'm going to have you talk about that for a moment, ASG. I'm going to just do a quick what we're doing today, and we're going to be doing maybe about an hour here. I'm going to see how far I get. We're very close to having our specialized bot, having our admin shop for the Discord connected. Our Discord has an XP rewards program for being an active chatter, and it also we have Discord currency. We've made up currency, which you can, buy emojis and booster codes and stuff like that, but also it goes along with our admin shop, so you can use that fake Discord currency to buy things in the cluster. So I'm going to convert this build, which if you are familiar with my channel, let me just go back over to the game. If you're familiar with my channel, this was my attempt at building a sphere. Let me just zoom in. Captain Fat Dog, when he taught me how to do the sphere, or the dome at the time, I decided to make a sphere for the Star Wars architect event that we did, and then I decided to do it in a building. So this I turned it to a museum. Anyway, this is on the map. That's another cool thing about this cluster is you will probably, there's a lot of creators that I know, and if we get to do building events, like we are in our building, when we opened the cluster, we had a building competition, and there was an actual base that was built by a Jelly Fox and Captain Fat Dog, and it was amazing. I actually can't believe nobody chose it, but like they didn't move in. But anyway, so that's an added feature, I guess, of playing on our cluster. You're probably going to run into a build from someone that you might follow. But anyway, I'm sorry, I was going to have you talk about that animal. 1 second. So I'm going to fly around this.
Oh, we'll catch up with that in a little bit. Yeah, we can wait until you're actually building.
Yeah, there's just one more thing I want to announce, actually, and I should have put a graphic together for it. So what I'm going to try to do is, this might lag some people out, so I'm going to build out a little bit from it. And it does look pretty cool as a museum. I was going to turn it into, like, the admin shop. I think I'll leave it as a museum. There's not a lot of, it's a lot of open space, so I want to put up, like, vaults and cryo fridges for players. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try to branch out a little bit and make it a little market. So maybe people a little further away can come in and do an admin shop. But anyway, I want to announce. So Funky Monkey Gaming is one of the architects, and he is now also a cluster owner. He has donated the Lost Island map, so he has built on that map an amazing galley. You need to check out his channel. Sorry, I should have had a graphic prepared, Funky Monkey. Check out his channel, and
it is amazing. Check it out.
Yes, on a raft. It's like a fully kitted out galley with like a chem bench and a forge and all that stuff, and we're hosting a special competition. So from today to the end of January, the FireGuide player who brings in the most new players by the end of the month, for details, just join and ask, and then we'll make sure to get you set up, because I think you're just going to create an invite link, and then we'll be able to track that, how many people join the Discord and the cluster, register in the cluster from your invite link. We will then give away this fully kitted out galley ship. It's pretty cool. Nice way to start off. You've got all of the stuff, all the accommodations ready for you without having to grind them out. So. And I know
not only that, but you own a pirate ship, which is the coolest thing ever to own.
It's super cool. And like an ASG, you really do, you like the seas, don't you? And I
do.
I don't think we have leads. I have to double check on the coding, but I think we had removed leads, didn't we? Because you hate them.
Thank goodness, because I hate those leads.
Although
they're the bane of my existence.
I'm gonna just change the screen for a second. Although I would say, I heard the coolest thing from one of the viewers the other day, which was that they tame a pack of penguins and set them underneath the raft. And they destroy the leads.
That sounds like the best thing ever, right? Because my wife loves penguins.
I feel like that should be a mission.
She will love that. Yes.
I feel like that should be a mission of yours on this cluster. Well, and then we can spawn an elite and test it.
That sounds awesome.
All right, so I'm going to just say hello again. We've got 11 viewers now. That's awesome. Let's catch up on the thing there. I hate leads too. Awesome Nightmare. They are the worst. Oh, hey, Zan. What was that? I'm a potato. Guess I can be turned into an ARC PC. Oh, I'm not really sure what that's referring to. I think I'm losing some of it.
I have a
oh my gosh, Aaron,
laptop,
hi.
But it is still a laptop, so it's a little short. Aaron, so
hi,
good
Aaron.
to see
Thanks.
you, man.
FYI, Aaron, I'm going to be going in and finishing your build at some point today. I actually. A little personal news there. So when I was live streaming yesterday, because I'm on Monarchy, I'm building a shop. My husband abruptly made me stop, and it turns out that my mother has come down with COVID, and we were visiting her, and she had gotten sick the next day, and then my kids came down with fevers, so we think we have coronavirus. Yay! We've been trying to avoid it for so long. So now we just have to suffer through that.
Sorry.
I know, it sucks. It's
And right
stressful.
after you got mega rabies in that cave
I
room, I mean,
know, I know. I mean, it's stressful, but at the same time, there's a lot of stress trying to avoid it, and now that's kind of gone. So, I mean, you got it
that's
now, so
true.
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Cross LaCroix, hello. Ah, no worries, Aaron. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna get done, and I'm happy to make the changes that you requested. No problem. I totally understand what you're saying there. But anyway, so if you can't stay, that's cool. I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna like try to outline a little bit of a. Ooh, someone's here. I'm gonna outline a like some a border because I know there's some spawns here and try to like do a marketplace out in front. So I'm gonna mess with that. So, ASG,
And
why don't
I'm
you
going to watch what
talk?
FirePumpkin does and learn a little bit
Well,
because I am learning
I
a
don't think
lot
I'm
of
gonna
great
be
building
doing.
techniques from Pumpkin.
I don't
And
know.
Aaron is an awesome builder to learn from too. So good to have you here, man. Yeah.
I am. I honestly, I'm not the greatest technical builder. I have so much to learn, and sometimes when I do learn it, it goes in one ear and out the other. So, I mean, I hope I don't fail your expectations. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that.
No,
Why don't
you're
you talk
great.
about? Why don't you
Awesome.
talk about the because I'm assuming it's for Fjordur that this animal was.
Yeah, I could talk a little bit about that too.
Yes.
And also, Funky Monkey is an awesome builder who taught me so many great building techniques. So just got to throw that out there too. Glad to
Yes.
have you with us, Funky. And this has been awesome that you are helping us out so much on our cluster. So we so appreciate it. Please, everybody, give a big thank you to Funky Monkey Gaming for that.
Yes.
And yeah, so as you start building, I
Oh,
guess we
I'm
can
gonna
talk a little bit about the new map and the new
go
dinos
to
if
the
people
square.
want to. I mean, let us know in chat what you guys would prefer. But yeah, so they just announced the winner of the creature vote is the giant bat, which is going to be kind of crazy. It looks like
Mm.
it's going to be kind of like an Argent mixed with a Giga. It's going to do a lot of damage. It'll give you bleeds. It can do crazy sonic stuff where it can actually like see in the dark and all of that. So it'll be kind of like a snow owl. So a lot of the
Oh.
abilities from all the best flyers. So when it's tamed, it's going to be amazing. When it's wild, you're going to hate it so much, I'm pretty sure. And we don't know a ton about the Carcharodontosaurus, but that's going to be probably almost on the level of a Giga. It looks like they're trying to get another carnivore that's going to be competing with the Giga that everybody else is going to want to use. So
Really?
it's not going to be just Gigas around. So that could
Okay.
be interesting. I'm kind of wondering if it'll be pretty powerful but also fast, but you know, we'll have to find out as they get closer to development. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. And we've got a lot of speculation going around, but we'll update you guys when we get more info on those. And by the way, if you don't know the map Fjordur, which is coming to official this summer, it is absolutely beautiful. All of you who like building, I think, are gonna love building on Fjordur. Like we've all been having tons of fun with that on Monarchy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to it.
Yeah, definitely. So what is it you're starting to lay out a border of
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like to keep a pen to keep everything out from the market?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking it's probably going to end up still just being laggy. There might be some people that won't be able to use this. I don't know. It's hard like with Xbox, you really need to start upgrading because the game and it it just seems to keep getting worse the older your particular model is, right? Isn't that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting here going, let me just build
Yeah,
a
and
border of gates, and then I'm like, but the gates will cause lag too, won't they? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't win.
I mean it might be better than other options for a border though, so you know, at
Yeah,
least it's not too many structures.
yeah. I'm just gonna put something down to try to make it, and then because what I'm envisioning in my head is almost like just a street, just a
Nice.
little street right in front. I'd have no idea if that's even going to work, if it's still going to be too laggy for some. But I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I mean,
throw up the gates and then I'll throw something down.
and on Arc really, some places are just gonna lag no matter what you do. So, but
Yeah.
this is gonna look good. Yeah. Yeah, Fire Pumpkin built this. She's got some videos on her channel where you can see this build. But this is an incredible build, isn't it, guys?
See, this is why I have you. You'll read the chat and answer questions and promote me.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm actually trying to help out with chat a little bit because I'm better at chat than building, I think.
Well, especially since your
Yeah,
body is not
Xbox
on the
One
map.
X. Right. It's so much easier when you're not actually moving around. So,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
Aaron just said Xbox One X and Series X play with no issues, and that
yeah,
is an amazing piece of hardware if you can get your hands on it. You are
very
definitely
true.
not going to run into problems with that.
No,
I'm
once I
kind of
upgraded,
bummed
it was much
because
better.
yeah, they're still lagging a little bit behind on the upgrades for the PS5, which is what I have. So,
Oh,
but you know,
I do.
hopefully we'll get there.
That's
It,
way crazy crooked.
yeah.
I don't know how to quite do that quick. All right, you know what? I'll fix that border later because I don't have the time to sit and futz over a border. So I'm just gonna throw up these things and then not worry about it.
Nice. Yeah, good point. Nightmare, the Carcharodontosaurus. Okay, I can't
I'm
do
not
this.
gonna be able to say it.
Carcharodontosaurus. Yeah, I think it's just going to be the Carcharo. I mean, we'll just have to go with that. But it's not going to be actually part of Fjorder. It's coming out in the summer as a separate update. They were letting us know.
Okay. Yeah, I butcher everyone's names and I butcher tame names. And whenever I'm flying around the snow area on Lost Monarchy, and whenever I see them, like Magamagar, Managamagar. Actually, someone finally got me to remember Managarmer, Manic Armor. That's how I remember it now.
Yeah.
Manic Armor.
hmm
I have no
Manic
idea.
armor. I
I have no
like it.
idea if this is straight. I don't know.
But you know, when one of them's attacking you, you're just panicking. You're just like,
Yeah.
that's all you can
Well,
really
you
do.
know what? That's
Those things
probably
are
this.
nuts.
That's probably the straightest one. All right, so this one just has to go. I think if I do that better.
You know, I spent so much time the other night trying to get the floors straight on the shop that I was building on the Monarchy server. Like, I
Don't get me
I
started.
admire what you builders do so much. Like, you look at a square in Arc and you're like, wow, that's a square. You try to build a square and you fully understand how much time, dedication, and love went into making that square. Am I right?
Yes. Uh, I mean, especially if you're trying to redo, like build into a ruin, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those ruins are like just slightly off to where anyone trying to make square foundations is just going to have an OCD attack. Like it's just so close, but so far away.
Obviously, this gate isn't straight. Oh, more than two more.
You know
Yeah, that's
something,
good enough.
Zant? I used to say I wish I could build like this too. And then I joined a building competition that we had for this cluster. And, we were building with FirePumpkin, Captain Fat Dog, and all of that. And Funky Monkey was on my team. He taught me,
Yay!
and there he is right there on the screen. He
Yeah.
taught me so many building techniques. And by the end of it, I was thinking, like,
Jeez.
I'm actually so happy with what
I
we
think
built,
your
you
I think
know?
your shop is really nice too. We're working on shops on Monarchy. And
Yeah,
I'm really impressed. I like
thanks.
Terrifier's shop too. I'm very
Yeah, he
impressed with
did a
what y'all
great
did.
job too. I need to learn better interior decorating, which I'm still watching more of your videos to learn that better because Fire
I,
Pumpkin
I
is like
have
the
to make more
master
of
of
those.
interior design.
Well, I do
Yeah.
appreciate what a glowing thing. There are loads, and I'm not the only one now. There are loads of other channels who are doing creation, like creative stuff, and I will say, some of the architects are like I kind of feel like they're better than me. They definitely have a lot of unique ideas. Saphir Ultima also has some really cool, like his lanterns. I love them. I want to try to build them on the shop. They're just going to take a lot of grinding. But yeah, I haven't really done any, because my channel it's not vanilla arc in the fact that like you could do it on an official server. You have to have clipping enabled because what I basically do is make furniture out of things that aren't supposed to be furniture, like kitchen counters. I make them out of walls by lowering them and offsetting the foundations, basically using building mechanics. And so you need to have clipping enabled for that. And so it's not quite vanilla. So you'd have to either do it single player and allow clipping, or yeah, I'm not really liking my walls, whatever. Or you have to be on an unofficial server where they have clipping allowed. I
Although
forgot
I
where I
will
was going with
say, when
that.
I tried to play on an official server, I couldn't build a fireplace because I couldn't find a place that was far enough away from someone else's base. So it's definitely
Yeah.
fun playing on unofficial servers, especially if you're on the Windows version and can play on one of our free servers. So just saying.
Just saying. Oh, that's right. That's right. Like,
Yeah, I've actually learned a lot from FirePumpkin's videos too, like just amazing techniques. I never thought you could use tombstones as furniture. It's a little morbid, but they work great, right?
yes, they're pretty cool. Um, yeah, there's loads. I like the lanterns too. I think, gosh, I haven't seen him in the longest time. Why can't I think of his name? Dang it! He built so before Captain Fat Dog and Third Echelon's Millennial Falcon. Saharis? No, no, not Saharis. Is it? Am I saying it right? The Come on, Funky
Oh,
Monkey, you know who
oh.
I'm talking about.
Was that Sven P?
No, not Sven
That did the
P.
Millennium
No,
Falcon?
he did like a train first.
Hmm.
He did the Millennial Falcon on a mod. I think it was a raft that could fly. Yes, I'm just saying it wrong,
There
but there's
you
a T in
go.
there. Yeah. So anyway, so the first time I saw his stuff, he did a lantern that was like had the gravestones all around it, and I was like, oh, that's so cool.
That's impressive. Yeah.
I feel like really the only thing that I can say is truly mine, besides just coming up with like a creative way to do something, is the fountain. I think I was the first person to try to make a fountain
I do love your fountains.
out of
I want one in the middle of my
taxidermies.
shop. Yeah.
And then the sorry, walking and chewing gum, guys. Um, oh, the kitchens, making kitchen cabinets. I don't think anybody had done that with the
Yeah.
foundations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do love those kitchen cabinets. You can see a lot of these if you visit our builds, by the way. It's actually really fun. Like, I logged onto the server one day and I just went around breaking and entering into everybody's houses and just checking out all the bases after the building competition. And man, it's cool stuff. Like, if you visit Captain Fat Dog's house, you can go into the middle of there's like a fountain in the middle of
He
the
did it
house.
over a geyser.
But it's a geyser, so you step in it and it launches you like 500 feet in the air. It's
I
so Captain Fat
I
Dog, but it's
do
so brilliant.
I do have some sad news about that. So I haven't
Oh
checked
no.
it out, but I think because it's a player map, right? So
Hmm.
you need to have things that expire. I think because it was made out of a lot of stone and wood, I think it kind of expired because I know some like
Oh no.
we had a FireGuide like welcome center on Gen 2, and it was mostly made out of stone and wood because we tried to do like Viking thing for our Greskar game, and
Mm.
I think that despawned. So
Oh gosh.
yeah.
Well, we've got some videos of it, so we can at
Yes.
least see some cool tours.
Yeah.
So, it
There's a
lives on
building.
forever in the videos.
I'm just gonna.
Welcome, Millie. Glad to have you here.
Oh, hey, now Millie is new to the cluster. I think you just joined. Kaden got you to join the other night, right? And you are starting your own YouTube channel, you and your son. I think that's awesome. I'm
Oh,
looking
that's
forward
awesome.
to watching it, to subbing.
That'll be a really fun channel. Yeah, my wife occasionally used to join me on live streams because, like you said, it's hard to walk and chew gum at the same time, right? It's really hard to keep
Oh,
up with
it's
chat
hard.
and play, especially if you're doing really technical stuff in your mind. Like right now, FirePumpkin is talking to all of us and like working out complex geometric stuff and then making it happen, That's a lot, You don't think about that. Like we're all just hanging out, but
Well, it
it's
certainly
hard to
helps.
create.
It definitely, yeah. Most of the times I've got my creation face on, which is like a. It's not very
There you
appealing.
go.
It's not very appealing at all. So I apologize for that, but I feel like there's no avoiding it.
Well, I mean, you'd also look weird if you had like a cheesy smile all the time while you're building too, I mean, that works, right?
Yeah. Oh, Funky Monkey, I don't know if you've got the admin code for this map, but if you're still here and you can make it daytime, that would be awesome, because I don't think there's anybody on it right now. Otherwise,
That is
I'll take a
always
moment
helpful to be the day.
to type that in. Hey, awesome. Thank you,
That's
my
so cool.
friend.
You guys are starting your channel. That's awesome. I'm a little bit behind because the video doesn't come up for a second, but
Yeah, I'm looking
thank you.
forward to that. Oh, you're gonna start it up tonight. Sweet.
Yeah, that'll be a fun project. Just fair warning, it takes a very long time for a YouTube channel to grow to where like people start watching your videos. But you know, once you get there, it really takes off. So
and I will
do
speak,
what you enjoy.
I will speak from experience too. The what I have found is particularly the building. I forgot how many was it. The 2, 3, 4. Okay, the builders, because there's loads of archetype of content. There's the let's plays, there's, you know, PvP, there's trolling, what have you. But I do feel that the builder niche is like the nicest niche. And I feel that doing collaborations with other YouTubers and getting to know and networking people, that's I think that really helps. I mean, that's how I ended up getting on Monarchy. I don't think it was because I was a big, super amazing channel or anything. It's because ASG was like, hey, you want to do this? So it's thanks to him that I am a part of that. And I met Arc Survival.
Well, we're all glad
Aaron.
to have you here.
I met Aaron and got that opportunity through another YouTuber, which I don't think he's made our content in a while. I think he maybe even changed his channel name. But anyway, you know, so I think networking is key. So if you guys are trying to start out, then trying to network with other YouTubers is great. I think that's important. Which is one of the reasons why.
I've been really.
Go on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's one of the reasons why FireGuide I think is an interesting cluster / Discord community to be a part of, is because we try to also focus on that. Why not utilize my channel, your channel, our social media, and our cluster to do fun things with other creators who are starting out, or to mingle in with viewers? Why not have building competitions or fun events? Like, it's all just about having fun. So
exactly,
that's important. These are going to be tiny shops, and I think, because honestly, so the admin shop really just needs a bank for players, right? So what, a vault and a cryo fridge? It's kind of what you would need.
Makes sense.
Right? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'll have tiny shops going out, and then... Oh, this is going to bother me. It's been a while. Okay, I might need someone's help here. I'm good at lowering them. I've got that etched into my brain, but I have forgotten Captain Fat Dog's way of raising a foundation with a pillar. Anyone? Bueller? Anyone remember this?
Sounds like a question for Funky Monkey.
Aaron might know too if he's still here.
For us to see your responses. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, Funky, you're in the you can also type in game chat too.
Very true.
Like, I remember the pillars going across, like you can like shoot it down really quickly, but I forget. It's probably has to do with some walls and ceilings. Don't be shy, Funky. Come on. If you remember how to do it, Funky Monkey also he learned. Oh, there's the lantern. I love it. He learned for that Star Wars event he did. He worked with Captain, and Captain came up with a way. I love the monkey. I love to do the floating bridges, and then Funky Monkey has a tutorial on it. So if you haven't seen that, that's pretty epic. They look like rope bridges, but they're all floating pieces, all disconnected and floating. Okay, did you, Mr. Shy Monkey, did you remember how he even made himself a little viewing bench? You were so funny.
That's awesome.
Did you mention, I mean, do you remember how to like raise it? I'm just gonna guess with some walls and ceilings and see how it goes.
This could be more fun to watch you figure it out, though. Just saying.
Or it could just be a big epic fail. That's probably more likely what's gonna happen.
And Funky will be sitting there watching you in his monkey costume.
And he secretly knows, probably, and he's just laughing to himself. It's like, oh, if only I wasn't shy. All right. Let's see how.
Honestly, Cross St. Croix, I was like so nervous starting out my YouTube videos too. Like I'm a very shy person in real life compared to a lot of people that are YouTubers especially, but you know, if you watch some of my earliest videos, you will be horrified that my channel ever got anywhere, but it'll make you feel a lot more confident. So, hey, PM, welcome. Good to have you here. Oh, welcome, Brittany. Yeah, and Zant. Good to see you guys. Okay, 2 walls and a ceiling, Brittany says.
Oh, so close. Look, it's a little. Oh, you know what? I
Oh,
don't need.
gotta feed the rabbits. That's awesome. Bunnies are great pets.
Did you
We'll see
say
you
two
soon.
walls and a ceiling? Oh, I did 3. All right, so let me try that out. I did 3 walls and a ceiling.
That looks pretty legit.
2 walls and a ceiling. You know, Hinter
Ah, yes, I can, PM.
Hinter Regions also has a bunch of, unless he took them down, he might have put them back up. He has a bunch of great building mechanic videos as well. Oh, great things like, you know how like when you place a door and the door you have to crouch to go through it. Oh, so close, but that's okay. I really don't need it to measure up. So he's got a video to show you what to do in those instances as well.
Nice.
Which is nice. I don't know how many times
No,
I've gone
Funky
back and
says
said, "How do I
behind
remember
you."
that?" Oh, did you figure it out on your side?
Oh, PM.
So you're not
yes,
going to
the
tell me? You're just going to
unicorn
do it behind me and make me guess? How did you do it? How did you do it? Oh, that's it. I want to punch you. Sorry, I've been hanging out with Teachers Gaming too. I punch out of love. Show me how to do it. Oh, you are. Oh, it is too. Why did mine not measure up? I must not have put the pillar down correctly. Because there's those 2 snap points, and I went through the middle, and then I went for the second snap point after that.
See, I've been watching this for just a little bit, and I'm already learning great stuff, you know? I'm sure you guys are too.
Oh, wait. Okay. I know the hill's probably messing with it, right? Tell me it's the hill, Funky, so I don't feel so bad.
It was the wind, I think. It was the wind threw you off.
Yeah, it was totally the hill.
Yup.
All right, it's all pretty much what it is. So the middle snap, and then you just go for the lower snap point, right? And then you hit the ground. That second snap point, I think, is the key. But it's crazy. Like, when I played Ark, I had no idea. I mean, I did everyone. So besides building your metal, because I started with PvP, so doing your PvP metal box base, right? I'd always have a room like in the center where I tried to make it out of stone and wood inside the metal walls to make like, to try to do that fun PvE decked out room. Stupid hill. Oh, okay. Well, now I don't feel so bad. It doesn't quite have to match up. I just wanted it to line up with the foundation. So height wise, that wasn't as important. So I'm just gonna go on with this. But I definitely would always have that like a room. I'd have to have a room, and I would call it like the meeting room for the tribe. I just had to have a room. We're gonna have to raise it a bunch of times, I think, to get up this hill.
Yeah, PM, it is definitely harder to build on PS4 than like PC. It's got a lot of things that make it easier on PC. I've played both ways. I actually started Ark on PS4 a long time ago.
I've never had it. I've never had PS4. I'm assuming it's I don't want to start a war.
It's pretty similar to Xbox.
I was just gonna say, is it similar to Xbox, or am I asking like next thing you know I'm gonna get loads of hate? Like, how dare you? How dare you? Right. I'm going to have to get rid of this. We don't need that. I'm moving out a bit. So I'll have 6 small foundations for like, we could set up small, tiny player shops. And then I'll just do a slightly bigger one up here in the hill. And hopefully that might be far enough away that it's not going to kill people if they don't want to go into the crazy sphere place. I don't know.
Nice.
You may still have to approach it with caution. You may still have to just fly in slow,
I mean,
let it load in.
Build, you're gonna have to be careful. Yep. Yeah, the really fun part is like on the Summer Bash event, the Architect Summer Bash event. I remember like I'd be swimming through on a dolphin, and then stuff would be loading in around me, and I'd be like, "Whoa, nope, I'm in the wall. Whoa, get out before it loads in more."
You know what? That event
Had to be
turned
real
out way
careful.
better than I thought it would because we were like, guys,
That was
we
amazing.
really have to do smaller events. Like, we're stressing ourselves out. It's got to be much, much smaller, okay? We're going to do it's just a small summer event, not a big deal. And then as we're going on, we're like, oh, what if we did this? And then I think I ended up doing like 2 or 3 rides, and then we had like 3 different docks, and then we just kept going.
Yeah.
Those of us who were great at decorating just went crazy and just kept doing it. But it was great too because that was also when we had the mannequin came out. So now all of a sudden we could like decorate with people. That was fun.
Yeah, I remember there was just people everywhere. That was so
So
cool.
many
Yeah,
dioramas everywhere. So much to see. And that booze cruise was awesome.
like everything about that event was amazing. And I remember you saying like, "Oh yeah, it's just gonna be a small chill event," and
It's
then
just gonna be
like,
small.
I see Pier 1, and I'm like, "This is the crazy amazing event," and then there's 2 other piers. We
Oh,
haven't
and then
even
there's a
seen the
cruise
second
to like
pier.
then there's a cruise
Oh
to
yeah,
a
and
to
there's
a
the
Waterworld
life-size Ferris
style
wheel.
epic
Right.
PvP battle.
Like it just
Uh
kept going. It was nuts.
yeah, and we're like, yeah, so everyone could do it in 3 hours, right? Not a biggie.
And I remember like I had to come back again for another couple hours just to see all the stuff. I mean, it was crazy.
That was exciting too
So
because we
yeah,
had a lot of YouTubers come and join us. Like Nettie the Noodle came to the event. That was
yeah,
exciting for me. It's like it's Nettie
mm-hmm.
the Noodle. I hadn't met him before.
Right. Actually, a lot of the monarchs we met on that event. So
Yes, that
I
was the
think
first time I met
honestly that
Bitmore Dave.
event was kind of like, yeah, that was kind of the
Terrifier.
Kickstarter that got a lot of us to meet each other, and we were
Oh,
like,
that's
oh, that was
cool.
fun playing together. So,
Oh, that's
that
cool.
that
I
kind
didn't
of
realize
started
that.
things. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, if we want to trace it all back, I mean, I
Yeah.
think Terrifier had
Funky
been
Monkey
wanting to
says,
do it
when
for
do
a
the
while.
architects ever do small?
I know. I don't think we can. I feel like we have like it's not in our vocabulary. It's just a problem
I
for
think
us.
you were trying to do small at that point, and it was
Yeah.
just not happening.
All right. I feel like Captain Fat Dog would totally have a way to just make this nice, but I think I'm gonna have to do ceilings with foundations underneath. I just unless I want to do it stepped, because this
I
hill
mean,
keeps
Captain
it
Fat Dog
keeps
has a way
screwing
to
me
do
up.
everything.
I know. You know what? I'm gonna make this the back of the shop then, and I'm just gonna use ceilings because I just don't think, and then I'll just use steps down. All right.
Nice.
I have to think.
I like that suggestion. Nightmare Plays have a flyer landing port or something, so people can use flyers where they're safe.
Yeah.
Although a cool roof on the shop where flyers could land, it could be cool to have like a landing pad or something. I always like to do that on my bases.
You know, I don't have a style in mind. I didn't think that far ahead. I don't have a style in mind, so I'm gonna just start with your typical rectangle, and then I'll just add some things to it. I think.
Yeah, I remember on the Monarchy Fjordur map flying over and seeing just this giant tower sticking straight up, like, I don't know, 30 stories of just straight up wood wall. And I was thinking, I bet Captain's gonna have some kind of a flying saucer up there. And sure enough, he's got a sky base.
That was
And then,
hysterical.
yeah. And then when we had the Pinearcle Wars, like we were building our fort and we looked over on your side and there was nothing there. And I was thinking, like, did Captain make something invisible? And there's just like a huge
No, just
fort
because
here
we were
somehow?
so late.
Like,
We were building it.
yeah, like they haven't built it yet was
Oh.
not even in like my thought process. I was thinking like, what has he done now to make it like invisible? That was the only logical conclusion in my mind. So,
Hinter Regions has a video, and I'm trying to remember where he does a machine. Well, I say machine, but it's basically just a set of pieces that will lower your ceiling foundations to match up to your foundations base. And he's got one for each material type because sometimes the material will affect like where it will actually hit, like the skin of the material.
very
I
nice.
just can't remember, so I think I'm gonna come back and work on that.
Or if you snap ceilings onto the current ceilings, will that make them all the same?
Oh wait,
Like
didn't
over on
Captain
top of the
Fat Dog teach us
foundations?
something too about like lowering them down with Was it a fence foundation? Like, we can incrementally lower them. I'm really trying to think back to Star Wars. This is what I'm talking about, me not being the greatest technical builder. I can't remember, like, if I don't use things all the time, I just totally forget them. There is a way with a pillar to push them up. Ah, the double doors. Oh, you're the man. Okay, there you go, guys. Did you see that? Woohoo! I think that was it. That was
nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go over that again. So
yeah, when I was working on my my building in the competition, I kept getting stuck, and I'd call Funky Monkey, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, just do this," and then it would just fix everything. So
Funky Monkey, by the way, he is approaching 1,000, kind of, right? I think we're at 300 something. So
that is awesome.
if you guys want to give him a like and a sub, I think that would be awesome. He's like the nicest
you should
guy.
Totally do that. Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
Let's just hit 350. Let's see if we can get him to 500, and then this is actually much easier than that whole machine. Sorry, Interregions, but that is easier. Yeah, give him a like, guys. I'd like to see creators, grow. I mean, let's be honest. YouTube's likes, subs are free. And you can give them out to you can sub to as many channels as you want. So why not? Why not help each other out and just sub to as many people as you can? You know what I mean? I don't know. Why wouldn't you? All right, pillar.
I mean, I kind of think of it like tipping your waiter, If your waiter was really cool and did a great job, you're like, oh, I'll give you a good tip. But it's just a click, It's nice. Definitely helps a lot.
I'm wondering, instead of a pillar, because I can't seem to get... Oh, wait. And now I know why I can't get... I gotta go do the middle before I do the lower. Okay, so unless I screw this up, I think... Because I haven't been building in creative for a while. I've been just using I've been building in the Monarchy, and they've the cool, like, mods and stuff. So in order to get a pillar to not poke through the top, you've got to do the middle one first, and then you go underneath, and you look down to the right... down till you get that lower snap point. And sometimes it doesn't always work. Sometimes it will go somewhere else, and then boom, it's sunken in, and that's how you get a flush pillar. So now we've got flush ceilings, flush pillar. Hopefully you won't even know that we're dealing with ceilings. Of course, animals will probably fall through the floor. Okay, so quick little side story. Not the very first. I had been playing for a little bit, but I was still PvP, and my first experience really with building pillars. We had built a metal base, and there was just this one corner that did not match up. So I was like, all right, well, let me just do it with pillars, because I didn't necessarily think about that. And then sure enough, when we got raided, what happened? They hit the pillar, right? And the entire corner of our base fell out. So it was like an open base, free for all. And I was like, epic fail. That was the worst thing ever. Because I was too afraid to do anything. I didn't do any taming. I would go out resourcing, but only if I was safe. So mostly what I did was just build, and I felt like I let the whole tribe down. Oop, that didn't work. Oh, you've given up on them? No, don't. Snap points can be such a pain in the arse. I'm not gonna lie. And snap points don't always do what you want them to do. Sometimes they say they're green, but they won't snap. But I've done it enough where I feel like if you just keep changing around your perspective, like where you're looking, where you're standing, sometimes will help with this too. You just keep at it, and eventually it's gonna go there. Like, I'm having trouble with this one right now. I don't know if I got it. Yeah, nope, I didn't. Test out this one and see. But don't give up. Don't give up. Because sometimes it's practice. Like, Funky will tell you, how hard was it to build those rope bridges? It's especially because it's all floating. If you make one misstep, next thing you know, work that you've done, you've probably trashed it. It was the same thing with the dome of R2-D2, if you guys haven't seen that video. or dang it, or with that sphere. It really is like, it was crazy. I don't even want to get started with poor third echelon. If you haven't seen his video on the or did Captain do one too, on the Millennial Falcon that they built, the amount of snap points that he had to cipher through just to get one, because he was so close. He was basically making the outline of the Millennial Falcon with incrementally lowered, like what we're doing now, ceilings, so that you made the slope out, because you could actually walk in this Millennial Falcon. Like, it was, you could walk inside of it. Actually, the server's still up. Actually, people can still access it if they want to go check it out. Architects has a website, and you would just put your information in, and then it gives you the password. But anyway, the he was like, you don't even, I did it. He's like, you don't even want to know, because not only did he have to go, because he was so close to so many snap points, he had to go through like 30 just to get to the one. Sometimes it would say it was going to be in the right spot, but we know how snap points act, and it didn't. It would snap to something else completely, and he'd have to do it all over again. He had to work a long time on that build. Not sure what I'm doing. All right, well, let's start with the beginning, because I feel like I could probably put stairs up in the back. And I know I'm running out of time, such as these things. This build is probably not going to be anywhere near to finish, but I'll just keep doing streams on it.
And we'll get to hang out with you guys, which is fun.
Yes.
So, you know, more hangout time with.
I'm quite excited. It's probably people that have come to me through the Monarchy live stream, but there's some, I think I need to go over one more. There's some really cool people that have come into my, like Zant, that have come into my stream lately that I'm really enjoying getting to know. I'm very happy to have met you guys. You guys make the streaming a lot more fun. So I appreciate you guys hanging out.
Yeah, definitely. I'll really enjoy having all of our new people that join us on the channel. It's actually really fun having all of you, and it's so much fun hanging out with you guys. You know, like I know we're building blocks right now, which is, you know, time consuming.
There's nothing fancy about this.
It's really fun to just get to hang out with you guys.
Yeah,
it's nice to do that sometimes. Yeah.
I have had people tell me that they do enjoy seeing the mistakes, because you know how most building videos, they're nicely edited. Hello, horse. And they just show you the finished product, but you don't actually know how much they struggle to get it done.
Right.
And because I have, like, I really struggle with finding time to edit, I've started doing live streams and then just leaving it up there with all the mistakes. And people have said they've actually, even though if it's like 5 hours long, they enjoy it, because I think it makes them feel a little bit better when they see that there's a struggle that's not just them. I don't know.
Well, and that's the thing with so many things in life. You look at like this masterpiece and you're like, wow, I could never do something like that. So you don't try, and you don't realize that like the person who did it probably spent months and years perfecting their techniques until they got to that point, you know? And so it's like, maybe they felt the same way when they were starting. So it's just a lot of times a matter of how much time and effort you're willing to put into it. So
yeah, live streaming is still time consuming, definitely. But what's nice about live streaming is because when you're editing, you're still doing the content first. And then you've got a whole bunch of other hours. And then you have to go through, refine, cut it, edit, transition, graphics. And I enjoy it. I am not as good as some of the other monarchs or creators that I know. My goodness. But I definitely like the fact of the live streams free me up a little bit, so I don't feel like I'm totally ignoring my children or causing my husband to hate me, because I'm like, oh, now I got an edit. He's like, you just did 4 hours. I was like, I know, but now I've got to edit it. So.
Yeah, I know that struggle. Yeah, it's a lot. It takes a lot of dedication and work, but the live streams are fun. Like it's great that you get to interact with people while you're doing them too.
Yes, and I really do I like you people.
Yeah, yeah.
That's more fun for
It's a
me.
big part of why we do what we do is because, the community is so great and you guys are all
Yes.
so supportive. And, probably a lot of us YouTubers would have given up a long time ago without the support, especially considering like you look at Funky Monkey, he's a relatively new channel and it just takes so long and so much work to break that like 1,000 subscribers. And, like once you get there, YouTube will start showing your channel a lot more because
Hmm.
they actually promote that a lot more once you break 1,000 subs. But up until that point, you're like, oh my gosh, I got another sub today. This is so great. So that's part of why like we really try to support a lot of creators with our community because we've been there. We're
Oh
still
my gosh.
still working on that.
Yep. I still
Yeah,
saved. I still saved when I hit like 100 subs. I took a little screenshot.
yeah.
I was benchmarking everything up to 500, and then when I reached 1,000, I was like, woohoo! Yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
just the other
I
day,
remember before you broke 1,000 subs. Yeah,
yes,
I
yes,
discovered your
exactly.
channel way back in the day.
Yeah, you were so supportive. I was like, this guy's so nice. You're like one of the nicest people, ASJ. Um,
Oh, thanks.
what was I gonna say?
This is coming the day after I killed Teach with a unicorn, right?
Gosh, little Monarchy sneak peek there, guys. Yes, that was
Yeah,
epic.
I
So
can't wait to
I
post
was
that
building the
video.
wall. If you want to see, you won't see you'll see the aftermath because I wasn't. I was trying to find Teach, but basically we were working on our shops. I did a live stream, so you can see it. But Teach came to shop, and then he decided to attack us and cut our hair while we were there, which made for some funny content. But it was a whole bunch of shenanigans. Like there was barely any shop content. It took a while for me to get our bearings, but it was a lot of fun.
That was great fun, though. Great fun. And
Yeah,
yes, I remember you, Nightmare.
but ASG came out of nowhere with this badass unicorn, snuck up on Teach while Teach was trying to stalk Kaya on Fire, who was successfully hiding out in the trees somewhere because Teach doesn't have a
Not
flyer.
only that, she was hiding in the trees in a giant bright blue dinosaur costume.
I didn't see her, but I was
Kaya
getting
is a
knocked out quite a
pro.
bit. I mean, I think I was just fodder for him to take out any rage on. Next thing I know, so ASG goes super quiet. I didn't realize it, and I'm just like, where is he? Where's Teach? And next thing I know, Teach is typing in the chat, WTF, WTF, and I'm like, what? Apparently one-shotted him with this unicorn, and he's super embarrassed that he got killed by a unicorn. One
Well,
shot.
I was hiding on top of the center building, like at the very top, waiting for him to walk by, and I jumped off the building.
Oh,
So yeah, it was
yes.
some good fun.
Well, we actually didn't cut his hair because he killed him, so we can't cut his hair if they're dead. We clarified
Yep.
that today. So we did today. We just had a Monarchy event. So sorry I was a little late coming from that, but we did manage to cut it. But it was more of like a group effort. We all kind of ganged up on him and held him down. Someone knocked him out. Then everyone ganged up on him. Well, ASG and I could cut his hair so we could cut ours back. But now he has screamed that the war has officially begun. So all the niceness I think is gone, and I'm pretty sure we're all going to be getting our hair cut a lot more now.
So I didn't have time to do it before I left, but I was going to chibify one of my unicorns.
Yes.
And instead of cutting his hair, I was going to equip a unicorn chibi to him. So he would just suddenly realize there was this tiny unicorn chasing him everywhere. So that was my plan.
Oh, look at Funky. He's going crazy over there. I love it. All right. He's such a good
Hey,
builder.
that's awesome, you guys. We got 10 new subs for Funky Monkey.
Yay!
Definitely go sub to his channel. Like he
Yes,
really
please.
deserves a lot more. There's
Yep.
the link right there. So
And my
yeah.
goal is to hit 10K. I'm trying to get up there with the big boys. I don't know if I deserve it, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's another
hoping I'm
big
funny enough, even
milestone.
though I'm doing a lot of Let's Plays. I do need to do some decor videos, but I really want to focus on Monarchy because I'm really enjoying getting to know these other YouTubers and actually playing the game. God, it's been years. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it.
Yeah, it is fun. It's fun to play with people too. This is my first time ever playing on a server is on
Yes,
Monarchy.
I remember that because when we were doing the summer bash, you're like, oh yeah, I've never actually gone into a server and played with people.
Yeah, yeah. No, the first time I ever I picked up Kaya, who was like stranded on a beach,
Let's
and I
do
couldn't
it.
figure out how to invite her to a tribe because
There's
I
been a
didn't know
big,
about
there's,
that.
yeah, there's been a lot of learning curves.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I
You
will
know, so it was
say,
not my proudest moment while I was like having to pick her up with a pteranodon and fly her across the map.
I was a lot happier now that we were stranded on the Lost Island, starting off because the S Plus actually know how things work. So I got things sorted like right
Yeah.
away, as opposed to and that
Oh
Omni
man, it was
tool,
crazy.
that
Mm-hmm.
Omni tool is beast. I don't think I'm gonna get
Saves
this.
hours. It was ridiculous. So if you don't know this, with the S Plus mod, which I had never used before the server
Mm,
either, there's a little tool and you click a button and it selects the box or the source, and you click another button and it transfers everything
hmm.
into that source
There's also
from a
advanced
very long
transfers too,
distance.
but yeah,
Yeah, so you can just click a couple buttons instead of like dropping everything on the ground, loading it up into your dinosaur, slowly walking it
I
across
do
the
if that'll
map. You
work.
know, it's crazy. Oh, well, thank you, Cross. Appreciate the subs.
Did that
But
work?
yeah, we
Oh,
definitely
that did
appreciate
work,
all of you
guys.
guys who are here and chatting and watching. It
Yes.
really means a lot to all of us YouTubers.
And I'm very happy to invite you all to actually join the FireGuide cluster. You like our name? It's very original. We worked really hard on
Oh yes.
that. We've got some
Definitely
really
didn't
nice
just mash our
people.
names together.
Yeah, I know.
We
It's
really do though. I
totally,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, as far as video game communities go, it's really hard to find nice people on video games that are the majority nice, but we have a really good group of people here. And I am trying very hard to get caught up on everything after the holidays and so much other stuff going on. And I'm hoping that I will actually be able to start chatting in Discord again soon. That
Is
is
your old
part of my New
Discord
Year's
still
resolution.
open, or is it like has it been officially closed down yet, or no? Or are you going
My
to? I don't
old
know.
Discord is no longer allowing any new people to join. And
Okay.
if you try to chat on there, we've got the Discord link to join here
All
instead. So,
right. Woohoo.
and I actually, one of the things I'm going to try to do this next couple of weeks is give people a few days and just be like, hey, there's not going to be any new messages allowed at all on any of the channels, and just kind of slowly push people over to the point they can't chat in there anymore. So, and I think
Wow.
just about like most of the people have moved over at this point. So,
I would say too about FireGuide. If you join, you're only going to see like two channels at first, right?
mm-hmm.
But that's just because you were saying too, because Ark Survival Guide, you're what, over 35? What are you at now at subs?
Oh, about 32,000. Yeah.
32, right? Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you were saying when we were talking about this merger, you were saying how your Discord was getting like, you were getting crazy bot attacks because we were trying
Oh
to figure
gosh, yeah.
out what to
I could
do.
not keep up with it. It was
And
really bad.
yeah, and I was trying to figure out how to like reset out the Discord because again I got a lot going on in there, so there's a lot of categories, a lot of hidden categories, so it's kind of like you pick and choose what you want to see. That's what the initial reason
Mm-hmm.
for having this quick join thing that you do with the bot. But another side to that, in case people are like, whoa, this is so annoying having to do this thing, it's only a few questions. The whole purpose of it really, well, one of the main reasons is it'll stop bots as well, so you don't have
Yeah.
to necessarily worry about bots.
And
uh,
believe me, after seeing what bots can do on a server, it's worth the few minutes it takes to set up. Maybe a couple minutes, but
mm,
it's definitely worth it to not have to deal with bot spam.
yeah. um say Oh, ASG, our bot, you know that it also has another function where it is going to be like this whole game where people can play against other discords. Like that's the eventual goal for it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like a Viking based. If you ever on Discord, if you ever played a one of those RPG type of bots where it's like role based and you can go fight things and we're trying to create one of those, and we do have some features working because I keep distracting poor Tranquility. I'm like, okay, but we need the Discord shop. Now we need the admin shop. Now I need you to do this command for me. So like I've been he wants to do Greskar
By the
so
way,
bad.
thank you, Tranquility, for everything. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, oh, but I need this, please. So, but he's excited because he's got these amazing ideas for what this thing's going to be able to do. And of course, it's all going to be tied in with our XP and our Discord currency. So like just being active on the Discord, you might get perks for the servers that you play on and the games, Minecraft, Atlas. We don't think we have Conan now. We did, but I think that she's changing her mind to do a different one. I think we've got a Steam Arc map. But anyway, oh, hey, Ronan. All of that will be connected then through our Discord currency and the bot and this game as well. But we do have robbing set up. He just redid that robbing feature. If you hear Ronan in the background, he's crashing my stream.
Oh, hi,
But like it's cool. It's this whole thing where you can see pockets. So if you go and you try to rob somebody else in the Discord, depending on the numbers that you roll, you'll see a certain amount of pockets, max amount of 10, and eventually, oh, he sounds like he's causing problems. Eventually, it's going to be like, because you have your own avatar, which will, when you level up, you'll get points for it, and you could put it into different stats. Oh boy, can you hear all that chaos? I might need to go in just a second see what he's doing. I think I know what he's doing, so I'm waiting to see if he can sort it out himself, but he's definitely making a mess doing it.
Oh no.
But anyway, so the robbing feature is there, and I'm pretty excited about it. It makes it a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you try to rob me, joke's on you. I have no money.
I do. I've got loads of money.
That should be the link right there.
Oh,
hey,
you know what?
Podge, good to see ya.
Podge, Ronan is up here making a crazy mess. I think he's knocking stuff over. I don't know if you could run up and grab him. I'm going to be finishing up, I think, in just a few minutes because I know I've been holding you up. I do have, I think, the FireGuide invite up there. There we go. I'm trying
awesome. FirePumpkin's probably giving you a better invite than the one that I just posted.
Yeah, so I use a discord.io because I'm not big enough. I think you have to have like a couple thousand members in your Discord in order to have your own like nameplate, right? And not use like a generic link. But there is a third party there, discord.io. So that allows me, if I need to change the link, I can change the link, but the name doesn't have to change. It's almost like a redirect link.
Nice.
So that's very handy.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a total noob to Discord, by the way. I started one for my channel because so many people were asking for it. Really didn't know what I was doing, and it got
originally I was too, and
really
I was like, I hate it
and out of control. So I have been so appreciating that FirePumpkin has joined with me for the FireGuide Discord because she is amazing at administering this, and I'm really happy to be able to just give a much better community to everybody who follows my channel too. So, we definitely appreciate you guys being a part of it.
I was really like, it felt so foreign and weird to me, and I didn't like it. I didn't like Discord at all because I was used to just, Facebook, but now it's like, it's so much better. So I like check it all the time. I don't even think I check Facebook anymore. I've gotten really bad at it.
I haven't been on Facebook in almost a year, I think, and I just realized I probably should check and see if anybody said happy birthday.
Wait, was it your birthday today?
Not today. It's a little while ago. So.
Oh, come on! You can't just drop that it was your birthday and not tell me when was it?
Yeah, it was a few days ago. So.
All right,
yeah.
all right. So you're a January baby. Riley's
I
is
am
coming
a January
up.
baby.
Riley's
oh, nice. That's awesome.
I don't think I have anything planned. It's so hard. She's a pandemic baby, so it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, it's a hard time to do anything these days. There's just a lot of extra challenges. So yeah.
I think this hill is gonna mess me up a bit. So if you kind of want to know what I'm doing,
no.
I'm trying to put in. Yes, I know, babe. My husband's like looking at me and looking at the clock, going tick tock, tick tock.
And FirePumpkin's looking at this foundation like,
yeah, and I'm like, I just have to keep. So basically,
guys.
what I'm doing is I'm just setting up some fence foundations so that I can do layered walls because I like to do like layered windows and such. And then what's cool is that once you place the walls, you can actually come in and remove the fence foundations because the walls will be so close enough that they'll still be supported and connected to the
Oh,
ceilings and the
that's
foundations
cool.
that they're on. So like you can go through and get rid of these. I've used them also too to make them look like window ledges and stuff, but basically I'm just setting
Nice.
up the thing now. Now I might need to do like I could just do a really tall tower build and then just have maybe have an elevator in the middle and then just have rooms so people would go up to their bank
That could be really cool,
because
yeah.
you just need
And
a
apparently
room with a
Funky Monkey
vault
built
and
something in the background. I
oh,
would
let's go
love to
see.
see how that
Let's go
looks
see.
too, yeah. No, okay, so
Showing
this is
me
how
up,
this
man.
worked for me.
Showing me
This is how
up.
this worked for me during our building competition. I'd be like, all right, I built like an eighth of the wall of the dome that I'm working on. And I'd look and he's like, oh, he got a castle up overnight. Okay,
Yeah,
this looks amazing.
just a floating podium, you know.
Right, right.
Just am I boring you, Funky? That's what I want to know. Is my little foundational square thing boring you right
That is
now?
so cool looking.
So
I
funny.
love that.
Trying to watch the angles because it's slightly phallic from the way you look at it. So I'm just like, all right, I'll just try not
You
to
can only look
look
at
at
this
certain
one
angles.
from the front, but it looks
Yeah.
awesome. I love that build.
Um,
Oh, and thank you for the happy birthdays, you guys. Appreciate
I
it.
think I'm gonna go super basic on this. Do I want to
Oh, and hi,
do?
Alex. Good to see ya. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna do a tower on this. All right, so I do need to wrap this up. I'm sorry it's a short one, guys. But yeah, the husband's. I've been basically on the computer all day. He's had the kids all day.
Oh gosh, we have been on the computer all day,
Yes,
man.
because of Monarchy.
We just finished a Monarchy event, which I'm sure you
Yes,
guys will be seeing about soon.
yes. So I do have to go. I do apologize for that, guys. I think I'm gonna. So I'm gonna do this cool thing. I forgot. I think it was my builder friend, Elvers, and oh my gosh, Graybeard, who basically showed me. I didn't even think to do this, and then you put walls on the inside, and like you can walk through this. I think I. Oh, maybe not. I know you can. I don't have it spaced quite, but you can go through it if you space them
Oh,
out
that's
right.
cool.
But I've done. They make excellent looking windows, especially if you're doing like large castle
Wow,
or tower
yeah.
builds, and
That is nice.
they just keep snapping to each other. You have to do like all sorts of patterns with it.
That's so
It it,
cool.
it, it it does look really cool. So I think I'm gonna do something like that and then build up the walls and then I'll have an elevator in the middle and then they'll go upstairs and it'll just be like this tower. I'll just make a big old tower. Maybe
That's
flyers can
awesome.
come in from the top. So
Oh yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, this is a kind of rough neighborhood, isn't it? A lot of big stuff spawns out
Yeah,
here. So,
yeah.
flyer parking in a nice, safe spot is going to be very helpful.
And
I'm always all about that.
I mean, it still loads in from here, but I'm hoping maybe this will help with the lag. I don't know. I really don't know,
It should
guys.
be better for people who have a little bit of lag.
Think so.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
great, Millie. Welcome to the YouTube community soon, to you
yes.
two.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Sorry, guys. I feel like I didn't get a lot done, but frankly, building does take time. You guys know this, even in creative mode. It takes a while for you to get, especially if you don't necessarily have a plan. And that's one of the reasons why I think Aaron is so professional. I love watching his streams and what he does. He's like my mentor. I like looking up to him and what he does because he always has things like sorted. I don't know if you've ever watched that with this live stream. He's like, I sit there and go, I don't know how he's getting an entire build done in a live stream and talking to people and looking and reading the
It
chat. I
is
don't know how he
so
does it.
impressive.
Yeah.
It's like watching Bob Ross paint, like you're seeing all this stuff happen and you have no idea what its purpose is, and then suddenly it just takes shape and it's brilliant,
Yes. Yeah, this is like, my walls are terrible. They will be coming down. Those gates will be coming down. No, can't have that. Can't have that.
Oh, this is starting out really nicely, and I mean, I know the foundation is the hardest part, so I'm
Well,
sure
what I'm
we'll
thinking
come
we
back and finish
could do
this.
as well is turn this into a player marketplace. So with that admin command, we can give a structure, right? Give a structure to another tribe. So what I might do is come up with another character, and make a separate tribe. Take these foundations and then build the structure up in a separate tribe, and then maybe I can give them away. And then so
That would be
people can
really
have
cool, yeah.
their own shop that they own, and without being allied to us, they'd just be right next to the admin shop, and then players can come here and trade and such, like a little market.
Very cool. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So before we end the stream, could you zoom out of render and then get just in render so you can see it slowly creating your whole structure? Because that looks so cool a second ago as it was like drawing it in.
Yes. and while I do that as well, I will
That'll be
remind
like that speed build we were looking for right there.
Yes. And I'll remind you as well. So we have started, today kicks it off. We are giving away, you have to go to Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey, can you put your link down? I don't know if the bot will stop you. Put your link down to your channel or to your video. I'm trying to do this right. I'm not going to do it nicely. There we go. Yeah, this is my speed build. We're doing a giveaway. Funky Monkey made this amazing galleon ship on a raft on the Lost Island map of this cluster, and so we are going to give it away to the person who brings in the most new players from now until the end of the month. So you're going to join the Discord. You're going to create a link to the welcome page, and then you're going to use that link to invite your friends, and when they join off of that link, we'll be able to track it. And the person who brings in the most players will win this the awesome galleon ship. I really should have had a clip or an image or something. I could probably add it.
But there
right
is a
now.
link in chat that you can click on.
Oh,
so
good.
At least
Good. All right. So with that, I'm going to just put my character in here. If those of you who didn't see it or haven't seen it, it's my museum. It's supposed to remind you of the Natural Museum of History in New York City, because it totally reminds me of that. And then
yeah,
there's an elevator back here.
I can see that. That's awesome. I've never been there in person, but I have swung past it on Spider-Man PS5. So,
Yes,
you know.
my husband
It's as
he
close
loved
as I
that.
could get.
He loved that about GTA. No, what is it? What is it? The racing game? No, the Mafia game.
Oh.
Anyway, because he says it's like it is exactly like it's got the whole streets and everything. They really tried to recreate New York.
That's crazy. Like virtual tourism right there.
Yes, and that is
That's
something.
such a beautiful build. Man.
That's something interesting that happens when you smush all of these windows and doors together. But like you can't create. It's only and see this wavy pattern. Captain Fat Dog and I tried to figure out if we could get that on its side to make it look like a water, like a fish tank or something, like a swimming pool.
Oh, cool.
We couldn't get it to work. I mean, maybe Captain Fat Dog, he can do anything. At this point, I feel like he can do anything.
That's the thing. Captain
You
Fat
just
Dog,
give
it's just
him-
a matter of time.
I've learned if I'm trying to build next to Captain Fat Dog, I cannot say no, that can't happen, because he always proves me wrong. He's like, yes, it can. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to shut my mouth. I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to just shut my mouth. But yeah.
That looks so cool.
So that's it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for joining. I appreciate it. We love hanging out with you guys. And we hope if you want to come play with us on our Xbox crossplay, Windows crossplay cluster, that you will join us. Come hang out. Come play with us. And I will be trying to do this stream at least once a month where I'm playing on the server. That is the resolution. So you guys hold me to it. I gotta come up with my next day, ASG. We gotta come up with our next day that we're gonna do this. Probably on a Sunday after
All
Monarchy.
right,
It's like the
sounds
most
good.
convenient. But I just want to say thank you to everyone. We appreciate you. We're glad you joined us. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and we'll talk to you later. And I'm still trying to remember my new
Good to
catchphrase.
see you all.
Thank you for joining me for none of the professionalism. No, none of the pizzazz. Yes, none of the pizzazz. All of the awkwardness. I can't even get my tagline right. All right, bye guys.